Hi, so this is a quick guide through this Droid patch that morphs between two sequences. Both sequences traditionally consists of a gate and a CV signal, and you have different ways or modes available how this transition from one sequence to another should happen. So what I have here is the first sequence what you hear right now, and we morph this through this second sequence. And so how we're doing this, in the first mode, the decision between channel 1 and channel 2 is simply based on the probability. So each event of either gates or CV changes, the dice are rolled and make a decision based on this distribution here. So first we're doing this for the gates. So we increase the spot, and we increase the probability that the gate signals are also used from the second channel. And the same for CV here. So at the center position we have a 50-50 chance until all the nodes are purely taken from the second one. But we also have different selection modes. For example, one where the probability is not decided every event again and again, but the probability is actually determined by a sequence that is coming from an algoquencer. So you can do a reroll on this algoquencer, then you see a new sequence here, and the decision of the probability is made that by the zero line. So if the CVs are negative, then the signals are taken from the one channel, and if the signals are positive, they are taken from the second channel. And by moving this sequence up or down, you just or move the chances from one channel to the other. So now they are fully negative, meaning all gate signals are taken just from channel 1. If we move it up, we only have positive CVs, which means all events are taken from the second channel, and anything between will be the distribution. The advantage of this is that distribution is still random, but it's repetitive because you don't change this. Of course, if you do make a reroll, then it changes again. You can also set the length of this sequence. So now it's 16 steps. We go to 15, then you again introduce some variation. Or you can use déjà vu and morph these parameters from the algoquencer that occasionally introduce some random. And you have this same algoquencer mode also for CV, which is another algoquencer you cannot see at the moment. Which we can move up or down to change the distribution. And then for CV, you have yet a third mode that is just an ordinary morphing between the two CV inputs. So at the center position, the CV is always in the middle between the two CV inputs, which is musically not so useful, but if you use the CV output as a modulation source, then of course it makes a lot of sense. For the output you have, in addition to the final sequence, you also have individual outputs for the contributions that are coming from the first or second channel, so you can actually split these two to different destinations. For example, you can run another voice with that. This is essentially what you can do here.